Are you over 60 and trying to build muscle, but worried that high-protein foods are too expensive? Well, here's the good news. In today's video, I'm going to show you the cheapest, most powerful protein-rich foods that will help you build muscle fast without draining your wallet. And before we dive in, let me ask you, where are you watching from? How old are you? And what's your favorite budget-friendly protein food? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to see your answers. On number 8, tofu, the plant-based powerhouse. When people think of protein, tofu doesn't always come to mind, but it absolutely deserves a spot on this list. Not only is tofu affordable and versatile, but it's also a complete plant-based protein, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. Half a standard block of tofu gives you about 20 grams of protein, a serious punch for such a budget-friendly option. One of tofu's biggest advantages is how adaptable it is in recipes. On its own, it has a very mild flavor, which means it takes on the taste of whatever you cook it with. Marinate it in soy sauce and garlic for a savory dish. Crumble it into a stir-fry to mimic scrambled eggs, or bake it until it's crispy for a satisfying, protein-packed snack. You can even blend soft tofu into smoothies or soups for a creamy texture with added protein. For seniors, tofu has another bonus. It's naturally soft and easy to chew. Unlike tough cuts of meat, which can sometimes be difficult for aging teeth, tofu requires very little effort to eat. That makes it not only a practical choice, but also an accessible one. Nutritionally, tofu brings more than just protein. It's rich in iron and calcium, both of which support energy, bone health, and strong muscles. For women over 60, the natural plant compounds in tofu, called isoflavones, may also provide extra benefits for bone density and heart health. And let's not forget the price. Compared to fish or beef, tofu is one of the cheapest protein sources in the grocery store. A single block often costs less than $2, yet can stretch across several meals. Here's a question for you. Have you ever tried tofu before? And if so, what's your favorite way to eat it? Stir-fried, baked, or maybe in soup? Let us know in the comments. On number 7, Greek yogurt, creamy muscle builder. If you're looking for something delicious, convenient, and packed with protein, Greek yogurt is a clear winner. A single cup of plain Greek yogurt can provide 15 to 20 grams of protein, more than double what regular yogurt offers. That's like eating 3 whole eggs, but in a creamy, spoonable form. For seniors, Greek yogurt is especially valuable because it delivers not just protein, but also calcium and probiotics. Calcium helps keep bones strong, while probiotics support gut health and digestion, something many people struggle with as they get older. Plus, the combination of protein and healthy bacteria can improve recovery after exercise and keep you feeling full longer. The best part? It's extremely versatile. You can eat it plain, add fruit and a drizzle of honey, or mix in nuts and seeds for extra crunch and nutrition. If you want to keep it savory, use Greek yogurt as a base for dips or sauces. It makes a healthier substitute for mayonnaise or sour cream. Another advantage of Greek yogurt is how quickly it fits into daily routines. No cooking, no prep. Just open the container and you've got a ready-to-eat, high-protein meal or snack. For busy seniors or those who don't enjoy cooking, that convenience can make a huge difference. When it comes to cost, Greek yogurt is a little pricier than regular yogurt, but when you break it down per gram of protein, it's still an excellent value. Buying larger tubs instead of single-serving cups can save even more money. Quick question. Do you prefer your Greek yogurt sweet with fruit and honey or savory, maybe as a dip or dressing? Tell me in the comments. I'm curious which team you're on. On number 6, chicken thighs and drumsticks. Budget-friendly protein. Staples. When most people think of high-protein chicken, the first thing that comes to mind is the chicken breast. But here's the secret. Chicken thighs and drumsticks are just as high in protein, and often half the price. A single cooked thigh gives you around 20 grams of protein, while drumsticks are not far behind. For seniors who want to build muscle without overspending, these cuts are gold. Not only are they affordable, but they're also more flavorful and tender compared to chicken breasts. That means you don't have to choke down dry, bland chicken just to hit your protein goals. Cooking with thighs and drumsticks is easy too. You can roast a whole tray in the oven with some herbs and spices, and you've got protein-packed meals for several days. They also work beautifully in soups, stews, and slow cooker recipes, which makes them easier to chew. Perfect if tougher meats are sometimes hard to manage. Another benefit, dark meat chicken contains slightly more iron and zinc than white meat, which helps keep your immune system strong and supports energy levels. And since seniors often need to pay extra attention to nutrient absorption, these little differences can really add up. Now, the healthiest way to prepare chicken thighs and drumsticks is by baking, roasting, grilling, or slow cooking them, without heavy breading or deep frying. That way, you're getting all the protein without unnecessary calories. Pair them with rice, beans, or roasted vegetables, and you've got a filling, muscle-friendly budget meal. How do you like your chicken best? Oven roasted, grilled, or in a stew? Drop your favorite style in the comments below. On number 5, peanut butter, affordable protein plus healthy fats. Next up is something almost everyone loves, peanut butter. This creamy or crunchy spread is not only tasty, but also one of the cheapest ways to add protein to your diet. Just 2 tablespoons give you about 8 grams of protein, along with healthy fats that keep you energized and satisfied. For seniors, peanut butter is especially useful because it's versatile and requires no cooking. You can spread it on whole grain toast for breakfast, stir it into oatmeal, blend it into smoothies, or pair it with apple slices for a quick snack. It's protein, healthy fat, and flavor all in one. Those healthy fats, mainly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated, are heart-friendly and help with brain function, which is something many people overlook. Combined with protein, they make peanut butter a muscle-friendly powerhouse that also supports overall health. Cost-wise, peanut butter is incredibly budget-friendly. A single jar can last weeks, and when you break it down per serving, it's one of the cheapest protein options in the grocery store. Just make sure to choose natural peanut butter when possible, the kind without added sugar or hydrogenated oils. One concern people sometimes raise is that peanut butter is high in calories. That's true, but when eaten in moderation, it's not a problem. In fact, for seniors who sometimes struggle to eat enough calories and protein, peanut butter can be a great way to boost both without feeling overly full. And let's be honest, it's delicious. Whether you're team smooth or team crunchy, peanut butter has earned its place on this list. All right, let's settle this debate once and for all. Are you team smooth peanut butter or team crunchy? Type it in the comments. I'm curious which one wins. On number 4, lentils and beans, plant protein on a budget. When it comes to stretching your grocery budget, lentils and beans are unbeatable. They're some of the cheapest protein sources on the planet, yet they pack an impressive punch. A single cup of cooked lentils has around 18 grams of protein, and beans like black beans, kidney beans, and chickpeas aren't far behind. For seniors, these foods do more than just provide protein. They're also full of fiber, which helps with digestion, balances blood sugar, and keeps you fuller for longer. That means you get steady energy throughout the day, something we all need, especially as we get older. The best part? They're incredibly versatile. You can make hearty lentil soup, add beans to salads, mix them with rice for a complete protein, or even mash them into spreads and dips. Plus, canned or dried versions are both affordable and last a long time in your pantry. And here's something worth noting. Beans and lentils are gentle on the wallet, but tough on hunger. For just a few cents per serving, you're getting not only protein, but also vitamins, minerals, and heart-healthy benefits. Quick question. Do you prefer lentils in soups or beans in dishes like chili? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to see which team wins. On number 3, cottage cheese, slow digesting protein for muscle growth. Cottage cheese might not be the first food you think of when it comes to building muscle, but it's a secret weapon, especially for seniors. Just half a cup delivers about 14 grams of protein, and most of that is casein protein, which digests slowly. That means your muscles get a steady supply of amino acids for hours, even while you're sleeping. This makes cottage cheese a fantastic option as an evening snack. Pair it with fruit, nuts, or a drizzle of honey, and you've got a delicious, muscle-friendly meal that works while you rest. Nutritionally, cottage cheese is more than just protein. It's loaded with calcium for bone health, and many brands are fortified with vitamin D. That combo helps keep your bones strong and reduces the risk of fractures, something especially important after age 60. And let's not forget affordability. Cottage cheese is usually cheaper than Greek yogurt or meat, and it lasts several days in the fridge, making it both practical and budget-friendly. Here's a fun one. Do you eat cottage cheese plain, or do you like to dress it up with fruit or toppings? Let me know in the comments below. On number 2, canned tuna and cheap fish, protein plus omega-3 power. Canned fish like tuna, sardines, and salmon are some of the most protein-dense foods for the price. A single can of tuna can pack over 20 grams of protein, along with heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats reduce inflammation, support joint health, and even improve brain function. All major wins for seniors over 60. Another big advantage? Shelf life. Unlike fresh fish that spoils quickly, canned options stay good for months, making them both affordable and convenient. You can eat them straight out of the can, mix with Greek yogurt and spices for a spread, or toss them into salads and pasta. Be honest. Do you like canned fish, or do you avoid it because of the taste? Share your thoughts in the comments on number 1. Eggs, the ultimate budget muscle builder. Topping the list is the humble egg. At about 6 grams of protein per egg, plus healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, eggs are one of the most complete and affordable muscle-building foods you can buy. They're also incredibly versatile. Scramble them, boil them, make omelets, or bake them into recipes. Few foods are this easy to prepare in so many different ways. For seniors, eggs are especially valuable because their protein quality is among the highest of any food, meaning your body absorbs and uses it very efficiently for muscle growth. And the best part? They're still one of the cheapest protein sources available, often costing just a few cents per egg. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled, boiled, or sunny side up? Comment below and let's see which one's a favorite. So there you have it, our complete list of the cheapest, most effective high-protein foods that seniors over 60 can use to build muscle fast. From the classic egg to budget-friendly chicken thighs, from hearty beans to creamy Greek yogurt, these foods prove that eating for strength doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Remember, building muscle after 60 isn't just about looking stronger, it's about feeling stronger. Protein helps you maintain independence, protect your joints, support your bones, and keep your metabolism running efficiently. It's your body's building block, and with the right foods, you can get more of it without spending a fortune. And don't forget, exercise plays a key role too. Pairing these protein-rich foods with simple strength exercises like bodyweight squats, light resistance bands, or even daily walks can maximize your results. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these protein foods will you add to your grocery list this week? And do you want me to make a follow-up video where I show you exact meal plans on a budget using these foods? Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.